Welcome back, Dodecadorks. We're the 12-sided guys. We have Matt as Pine.
Hi.
Scott as Roos.
That's me.
Sabrina as Nari.
Hey there.
Jordan as Richter.
Good evening.
And me, Paul, as the Inevitable. I am so excited to get back to Nari and the boys as they rush headlong into the unknown. What awaits them in this ancient tower whereupon once rested a Zord? What is Mordechai's role in all of this? What part does Master Saman and the acolytes of Lord Laramie play? And can they be trusted? Do they make horse socks? Is anybody listening to me?
That's fantastic.
Peeing your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
Oh my gosh. I really should read through these again. I wrote this like a week ago. I need to read through these again before I just jump right in. If you have thoughts or theories, questions, or comments, then head on over to the Discord. The link is in the episode description. And don't forget Patreon and our store if you want to show some love with money, cash, dollar bills. But of course, just spread the word about us. Anyway, if your grandpa ever joined a cult and the only thing that could get him out of it was to call him a stubborn old bag of bones, then this podcast is for you. It's the Crystal Codex, episode 113. I don't know if that's what she actually calls him in the original, but that's what she called him in the remastered.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But still.
Sounds right.
Yes. Money, cash, dollar bills.
And all of the whole line of cultists are just like, they just stop and freeze, but they're still marching, and he kind of hops all around the screen. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh, Super Famicom. I miss you. Famicom? Shaka Khan? Shaka Khan?
Let me rock it, Shaka Khan.
So I've been playing the Final Fantasy IV remake with my son, and every time Tella comes on, Asher calls him Nutella.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, that's so cute.
You don't call him.
Oh my god, that's
fella.
so cute.
And he just really likes Nutella, and the name sounds like it, and so he's just that's what he calls him.
Who doesn't? Good call.
Okay, can I just say this real quick? I had never had Nutella until like a month and a half ago. And it is dangerous. Holy cow, it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
But he's really frustrated that his daughter died for a bard.
And a spoony one at that.
A spoony
one at that, yeah. But I'll tell you what, the payoff when he goes, Meteo?
Oh my gosh. Okay, real quick. What grinds my gears?
We're never gonna get to this episode. I think it's because we're all really nervous about what's waiting on the other side of this door.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous, dude.
Okay, Nintendo Power. I remember Nintendo Power had a review of Final Fantasy 2/4. And they were talking about the spells, and they were talking about Tella, and they were talking about Meteo. And the picture they showed of Tella casting Meteo was not the only one time that he could actually cast it in the game. It was some other random time against some little peon enemies. And for the longest time, I thought that there was a way for him to be able to cast Meteo before he casts it and it kills him. Turns out there isn't.
Spoiler alert for those listening.
Whoops.
Those playing a 30-year-old game.
Yeah, that's true. Beneath the streets of Almar, the water continues to recede. Tunnels that were, until recently, long hidden are now choked with debris, detritus, and the dead. On the surface, many of those lost to the tidal wave that accompanied Yasaro, Herald of Water, were given at least some modicum of respect as their remains were collected for burial. But below, there have been no such efforts. Most of the bodies lying in sodden piles of wood, stone, and dirt belonged to the recently arrived zealous followers of Iramiel, pilgrims from across Bavantis. These had given up everything to venture to the greatest city in the world to await the promised inevitable. What scant belongings they brought with them are now smashed, buried, or washed out to sea with the receding water as the tunnels continue to drain. Not all the dead in Almar's caverns were the Angels sect, however. Down in the secret spaces beneath the city are two particular corpses, victims of the calamitous wave that struck 2 days previous. Though not zealots of Iramiel, their lives had been tied to him for years. In a small room at the foot of a narrow spiral staircase, in the tunnels beneath the Imperial Palace, a crushed wooden desk lies atop the broken body of a young man. The nib of a quill is still gripped in his fist, and what remains of a leather-bound journal is clasped to his chest. Even in the face of death, this young man understood the importance of the book's contents and did all in his power to protect them. In one corner of this small room, behind a strong oak door banded in metal, with a small barred window at the top, is an even smaller cell. This one is Spartan, nothing but a bucket, a small pewter tray, and the lifeless body of a thin, bearded man. His hair is long and matted, his unkempt beard fans out beneath his body, and his right arm is extended over his head with the index finger outstretched toward the far wall. There, scratched into the brick and mortar with a fury and intensity that the flooding water could not erase, is written the last prophecy of a mad oracle. A herald will arrive today, the city's hopes to wash away, to keep Iramiel's gate shut tight, yet she will fall despite her might. The gate will open, all shall see the pathway to inevitability. Safeguards fail, the statue falls, the angel now exposed to all. The few will dare to enter in to face its zealous denizens. The angel fears but can't relent. What once seemed certain may be stopped yet. Pavantis' heroes will face all foes. Their righteous fury and purpose grows. The world, though broken, they may save from the angel's eternal grave. A question posed by Luck's lady in response to her servant's plea. Not if, but when, and if now, then why? The answer exposes inevitability's lie. And on they move past what I can see to stop the threat of inevitability. Though they are blind, they may yet be the best hope for humanity. What was to be may yet hold sway if the angel has his say.
He's going to expose himself to us? That does not seem good. There are children in this city.
I'm pretty sure that you guys have already seen everything he has to offer, or at least mortal version of him.
I know you've seen everything I have to offer.
Dump truck.
Yeah, somebody in the Discord really appreciated the dump truck comment. Well, welcome back to the city of Almar as we join Nari and the boys as they finally make their assault on the tower beneath the Zord. Last time we were together, we followed the JV team as they ventured into the chest of the Zord, this angel statue depicting Iramiel. They fought the celestial beings who were protecting the mechanism, guarding this causeway that led to the tower. As Hop, Bert, Ember, Artis, and Brinby fought against these angels protecting this mechanism, the fight got incredibly fierce. Ember turned one of the angels into a sheep, which was great, and dealt a ton of damage, but the protector, this armor with power and energy coursing through its body and shining through all the seams of its armor, yes, it was too powerful.
It's just bursting out of the seams.
Bursting.
He's getting to something really sad, and I'm trying to deflect because I don't want to be sad again.
Two of the party members fell, Hop and Ember. And Brinby, seeing what was happening and trying to give as much help as he could, sacrificed himself, grabbed the angel, and leapt into the bubbling, hissing, acidic, red blood of the Zord, taking the boss angel out of the fight for at least a little bit. Hop was able to be revived, but Ember, sadly, failed 3 death saves in a row and was gone.
I failed 2 death saves, and you splashed me with acid.
The splash with acid caused a failed death save. So, yes, what I said was technically correct. Next time, just pass your death saves. Come on, man. It's not that hard.
Don't fight with the DM.
Sorry.
Not right now.
Wait, so what's your other character's name again? Roos? Joff? Roos? Okay.
Yep.
As the angel erupted back up out of the acid after having taken a ton of damage, armor pitted, the angelic wings on its back that were once black and white and beautiful were skeletal, and the missing feathers and just decrepit looking. You were able to then defeat the Angel of Power, this crackling energy seemed angel, whatever we ended up calling that angel, and we're able to stand upon the 4 pedestals in this room to shut off the mechanism and allow Nari and the boys to rush across the causeway towards the door at the base of the tower. The last we saw of the JV team was them scrambling up the stairs with Ember's body, arriving back out onto the shoulder of this Zord as the Snow Patrol swooped by with their Ripper Birds and with talons grasped the JV team and flew them to safety for a much-deserved rest and some respite from this fight. But seeing the traps upon the causeway die down, the red ones still glowing but definitely smaller, allowing a path for Nari and the boys, Colbury, Master Saman, and the acolytes of Lord Laramie to rush down the causeway towards the golden door. They did rush. The acolytes of Lord Laramie staying behind to keep the zealous pilgrims of Iramiel at bay as Pine, Nari, Richter, Roos, Master Saman, and Librarian Colbury
And Crumbles.
and Crumbles and Feathers
Bork.
and Gigi. Yes.
Yeah, and Gigi.
Yes.
And Nari's axe.
And my axe, yes. Ran and pushed their way through the golden door at the base of this tower where they had seen Mordechai, the Prophet of Iramiel, enter just a few minutes before. And that's where we're starting right now. I'm going to move you all over to the map. Pine, Nari, Richter, Roos, you and your allies, Master Saman and Librarian Colbury, burst into this bottom chamber of the tower. As you come in, you can see that it is a stone room. It looks old. Now, you have not seen the inside of the angel, but the angel was mechanical in nature. It had cogs and crystals and machines. It was old, but it was not as old as this tower. This tower has been around for a long, long time. As you come in, you can see the stone floor. You see pillars holding up the roof above you, and you can see up in the northwest corner a staircase that looks like it goes and it wraps around the outside of the building, but it is, you know how sometimes you'll have a spiral staircase going around the inside of a tower, and it's like the inside is just like a pit and you can fall all the way down to the bottom? That's not how this is. The staircase is enclosed on all sides like a tunnel that, at least at this point, what you can see, wrapping up and around the tower. The ceiling in here is about 40 or 50 feet high. And as you come into this room, crack, 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 you see these rifts in reality open up as 6 angels come out to protect Iramiel. And we are going to roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you again.
Roos got a 7.
Nari got an 11.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, Richter rolled a 5. Really good rolls tonight, guys. We're off to a great start.
Pine got a 23. Crumbles rolled a 5.
Okay.
We having a boss rush in the tower of every single boss we've fought in the game so far.
If it works, it works.
We're going to start with Niam's wife.
Oh, jeez.
Too soon?
Oh, that's the saddest.
All right, welcome to the base of the tower. At the top of the initiative, as you guys come busting into this golden door, you see that there are 3 large, like 10-foot tall angels wreathed in fire and flame. We've seen these. Nari and the boys have not seen these, but everybody else has seen these already.
Holy crap, these are giant fire angels.
Yes, and they hold swords and daggers. And then you also see 3 smaller, more man-sized angels, and they are wearing armor and they have swords in their hands. And we are going to start at the top of the initiative with, wow, you guys' rolls are terrible, Pine.
There's 8 initiatives in the tracker, and 3 of them are higher than 10.
We're crushing it.
Does Feathers need a token too?
Yeah, I'm riding Feathers.
let me get feathers. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. And the staircase going up the tower is wide enough for these creatures to go up there as well if they survive. Pine, you are up with your initiative of 23. You see that there are 3 of these armored angels in front of you. To your left, there is a fiery angel, and then on the right side of the room, there are 2 more of these fiery angels.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking, everybody. Colbury is the only one here in the party that has any kind of intelligence score, probably. And we have that weapon that the JV squad gave us. And I'm thinking Colbury is probably the only one who'd be able to make good use of it. So Pine is going to be extra protective of Colbury. And so...
Also, Colbury is squishy.
Yeah. I mean, we remember him from before, from 5 years ago. So, okay. So what Pine is going to do then actually is Pine is going to he's going to move over to the left, and he's going to kind of rush this fire angel over by the entrance to the stairs, and take a couple of attacks with my ambassador's blade.
Do it.
So 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 13 piercing, 2 cold, and 4 radiant.
Okay.
And I feel like
Chicken tonight.
spell slots are going. I feel like spell slots are going to be at a premium in this. Why not? Unleash with precision, Swordmaster's Fury, and just do a level 1. Is this by any chance a fiend?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll do an additional 9 radiant damage on this guy. This gal.
Nice hit.
And then I'll take my second.
If this angel had blood, she would be bleeding.
Oh, really? Okay, great. Okay, second attack. Come on, big money. Only 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, all right. And that'll be Pine's turn.
Pine, this angel that you just attacked, it is now her turn, as well as the other fiery angels in here, and she is going to make attacks at you. 2 attacks. First, the one with the dagger is going to be, terrible, natural 2. That's only going to be a 9. With the sword, then, attacking at you is going to be a natural 20.
Oh, no! Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. Do your
All
worst.
right. Yeah. Not too bad. That'll be 4d6 plus 4. That'll be 20 damage.
Yeah, 1 sec. The guardian emblem that Richter received from Gerard flashes brightly, and that is no longer a critical hit.
Ooh.
Nice. That is very beneficial because that went from doing 20 damage instead now doing 10 damage.
Okay, I'll take 10.
Halve the damage.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay, very cool. All right, the other 2 are going to rush up. It looks like one is rushing Master Saman, and another one is flying up and coming at either Nari or Roos. So, Master Saman, 2 attacks coming his way. The first, he's going to get hit by the dagger. Oof. That is going to be...
And that's the big one, right?
That is the big one. That is... oh gosh, that's not great. That is, so far, that is going to be 17 damage. Actually, it's just 17 damage, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw, which is going to be... Master Saman is instantly... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. That damage is not as bad. For some reason, Master Saman actually has resistance to fire. So... he is actually instead going to take only 15 damage. I said 13 plus 4. That's 5. Okay, so it's actually going to be 12 plus 2 is going to be 14 damage, but he is paralyzed.
Oh, jeez.
Now, Nari or Roos. Roos, an attack is coming your way. 2 attacks.
So my cloak is really flashy and like really stylish. So she really doesn't want to hit the cloak. She's trying to hit me, but without like damaging this really nice cloak.
Okay, so 2 attacks. Well, the first attack is a 15 with the dagger.
That will miss.
And the second attack with the sword is going to be a 26.
That will hit.
That one is actually the one that's not so bad. That's going to be this. 2d6 plus 4 is only going to be 7 damage.
And I don't have disadvantage on attacks against me until my next turn because I was hit.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, yeah,
gotcha.
your cloak resets every... yeah, okay.
All right, well, that brings us to the end of these fiery angels' turns. Nari, it is your turn. You see this fiery angel that just flew up and hit your friend with his nice flashy cloak. What are you going to do? She is definitely in range.
Yes, I am going to step up to her, and with my Axe of Tidarius, I'm going to do a 19 to hit.
That will barely hit, yes.
Okay, cool. That is going to do 15 damage. Oh my gosh, coming in again.
No, that's actually 15. That's 15 plus 6. That's actually 21 damage.
Oh, heck yeah. Even better. And then a 17 to hit, which would not hit, I'm assuming.
That will miss.
And then last one is a 25 for...
That'll hit.
19 damage.
Nice.
Wow. That's a big hit. Holy cow. Just like that, in 2 hits, you did 40 damage to this angel. All right.
Don't come back again, you hear?
All right, Master Saman, it's his turn now. He is going to attempt to break free of this paralyzation. With a natural 16, he breaks free, but he misses his whole turn. Roos, it is your turn. You've got 2 of these fiery angels in range.
Roos is going to attack the same one that Nari was hitting.
Okay.
With his dagger for a 17 to hit. That'll miss. And then with his offhand, he's gonna strike out with his chakram for a 19 to hit.
That will barely hit, yes.
That'll do 8 psychic damage plus 19 precision for 27 damage.
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
gosh. And just like that, this angel disappears in a poof of smoke. I'm not going to do the same joke I did last time.
And cinders and smoke and ash and ketchum and Misty and Brock. Yeah, I did it for you, Paul. There you go.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh my gosh. All right. Are you going to stay put? Or you're going to move?
That will be Roos's turn.
Okay. Richter, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Richter is going to move over to the west side of the room where Pine is fighting that fire angel.
Okay.
And I'm going to head over this way so I can lend some aid. But I think what I'm going to do to start off with is Richter's going to rush up and yell out, "The frozen blade spells disaster, frigid retribution stance," and go ahead and enact that to give myself some temp HP. And these guys are... Do I get a sense on whether or not these guys are susceptible to ice or to cold damage?
Very much made of fire, so that's a very real possibility.
Okay, cool. The other thing I'm going to do is not really drop, but kind of toss out my animated shield and yell out, "Kosantor!" and it'll start kind of circling around Richter.
Nice.
But that's all he can do at this point.
That sounds like a Pokemon. It's circling around going, "Cross-on-tour! Cross-on-tour!"
Kosantor, I choose you.
Well, speaking of I choose you and pets and Pokemon, Crumbles, it is your turn. We did not put feathers in the initiative tracker. Do you want feathers in the initiative tracker?
Nope, I'm managing her, and she's doing just fine.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Crumbles.
Crumbles is going. There is an armored angel kind of back a little bit from the front lines, but there by where the fire angel just disappeared. And so Crumbles is going to go ahead and take a horn strike at that armored angel. So Crumbles is going to attack this armored angel with his horn and only roll an 11 and only have 1 attack. So that's Crumbles' turn.
All right. Well, that is Crumble's turn. It is now the Armored Angel's turn, and Colbury, your ally, gets to go last. Mr. Pine, an Armored Angel flies up to you. Another angel is going to attack at Crumbles and Roos. Another angel comes flying straight down towards you. So we have Armored Angel attacking Pine. They have 3 attacks. These Armored Angels do. So Mr. Pine, we have got...
Armored Angel.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Ooh. We have got a 9 or a 22
Yep.
or a natural 20.
You just really want to crit on me, don't you?
I mean, I don't want to. This is the dice telling their story. Okay, let's see how this plays out. They have this special skill too, don't they? Oh my gosh. Okay, the critical hit is going, the first hit is going to be D8 plus 2D10. D8, 2D10. That is going to be a total of 19 damage. And then the crit is going to be 17 damage. So a total of 36 damage. Yikes.
Okay. I'm still not bloodied, but only by about 4%.
Oh my gosh. All right. The next angel is coming at Roos. Roos, you've got 3 attacks coming towards you. We have got...
My cloak is flashy again, so disadvantage.
Oh, you're flashy again?
Yeah, my cloak is flashy because I had a turn.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, well then let's roll those again. Okay, the first one, we'll just match them up. You get hit, looks like 1 time with a 22.
Cool.
And then we had a 15 and then a 12. But the other one for the 12 could have been a natural 20. So you get 1 hit against you. That is going to be D8 plus 4 is 9 plus 2D10 is going to be 23. 23 damage.
My cloak isn't flashy anymore.
Okay.
Until my turn.
And then Crumbles has some attacks against him. The first attack is a 15.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. That's going to be it's going to be 24 damage.
Poof. Crumbles is gone.
Oh, Crumbles!
No.
Crumbles, no!
Crumbles is basically a warhorse, so 19 hit points and 11 AC.
Well, this angel is now going to move up towards Nari and make its last 2 attacks. So we have got a 9 or a 15.
Nope.
Okay. That is these angels' turn. We are now on to Colbury. Now, Colbury is going to do something that maybe you guys won't agree with, but I think in this situation, it's probably going to be the best choice. Colbury steps back more into this kind of, there's a little corner, nook that he steps back into to back up as much as he can, points at the armored angel that is closest to him, and then with a word of power, lightning erupts from his finger and is going to hit 1, 2, 3 angels, all of which who have not been hit by anything yet. They have to make dexterity 16 saving throws, and...
Why would we disagree with that, Paul?
I was just going to say, I'm cool with it.
Because it's a level 6 spell.
It's like chain lightning. I thought he was just doing it in a line.
Well, here's the problem. He doesn't have regular lightning. He only has chain lightning.
Oh, because he's a baller.
Because he is a baller. Okay, so bazap, the armored angel makes his save. The first armored angel.
Hey, you missed a bazap, Paul. There's 3 targets.
Bazap. The armored angel attacking Nari made their save, but the one attacking Roos and as well as the fire angel that had paralyzed Master Saman, they do not make their saves. And this is going to now be 10d8 plus 4 damage.
Oh man, I guess we can forgive him for using that spell.
That is going to be 51. That's going to be 55 damage instantly. The fire angel that attacked Master Saman is dead. The armored angel that failed its save is hurting incredibly bad. And the other angel is going to take half damage, which is going to be 25 damage.
Man, librarians are totally badass.
I better remember to return my books on time.
All right, and that is Magister or Librarian Colbury's turn. We are back up at the top of the round with Pine. It is your turn. You have a fiery angel in front of you, and you have an armored angel to the side of you. Oh, one thing I forgot to have you do. Pine, I want you to make a strength saving throw. Is it a strength saving throw? It is a... I need you to make a difficulty 15 strength saving throw, or you will have lost your sword.
I rolled a 21.
Okay, you managed to hold on to your officer's saber level.
And this is because when I was attacked by the armored angel.
By the armored angel, yes, I forgot the armored angels. Oh yeah, and then also, who else got hit by that? I think only Crumbles got hit by that bigger attack. Okay, very good. Pine, what are you going to do?
Okay, so Pine is going to look at these angels and say, "You killed my friend, you bastard." Sorry, that's a callback. Last episode. Anyway, I'll go ahead and try to finish off the fire angel first.
Okay.
So my first attack is I got to do something. So I'm going to use. I rolled a 15, but I'm going to add 10 to that, so it will hit.
Okay.
I can only do that once per short rest. So that's 9 piercing, 2 cold, and 7 radiant on this fire angel.
Nice. That's 18 damage total. I do. Oh, wait, and 2 cold. That's 4 cold. So 9, 13, 7. That is 20 damage.
And it's still alive.
This fire angel is flickering and fluttering like a candle at the end of its wick.
Oh, and that's an 11.
Okay.
That's Pine's turn.
All right. This last fiery angel is going to attack back at you, Pine. The big swing first with the dagger is going to be only a 13. The sword swinging is going to be a natural 1, which is nothing.
Broadsword.
Nari, it is your turn. You never need to apologize for quoting Hero Quest. Nari, you have this armored angel right in front of you.
Yeah, Nari's gonna strike out at the angel that's just directly in front of her. Oh my gosh, for a 15 to hit.
That will miss. This is the one that saved against the lightning bolt as well.
Oh, okay. All right, so 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Let's see, that's 17 damage. And then 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
That will not hit, okay. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, because I think we're doing okay.
Okay. All right. That will now lead us to Master Saman's turn. Master Saman is going to step up around the backside of this angel, the armored angel that has been attacking Roos, the one that took the full damage, and he's going to attack this armored angel with a 26 to hit. That will hit, and that is going to deal 1d8 plus 3. That's going to be 8 damage plus. As he strikes, his sword alights with green fire and is going to deal an extra 17 damage. Holy cow! Destroying this armored angel. Poof. Done. And then one more attack is going to scoot around behind the angel.
Roos winks at him, when that angel disappears in between them.
He is moving... I would say he's moving similar to how you've seen Pine move, with the quick slashes and things. But still, you can tell there's a little different style to the swordsmanship. And that is now going to be 2 more. I forgot this. He gets 3 attacks. 2 more attacks against this armored angel that's been attacking Nari. And that will be...
Hey, I'm working on this guy.
Well, he winks at you as you say that and gets a 16 for his first and it misses, but then a natural 20, which is going to be now just the sword.
Wait, I was winking at him and then he's winking at Nari?
Yes. That's going to be...
I want someone to wink at me.
Playing hard to get over there.
That is going to be 13 plus 3 is 16 plus another 13 damage. That's going to be 29 damage, vanquishing this armored angel as well.
Wow.
Master Saman, I will just let you know, is also squishy. Just a heads up.
Okay.
He'll fit right in with us.
Roos, it's your turn. There are 2 angels left, an armored angel and a fiery angel over that have been harassing Pine and Richter. The fiery angel looks to be just about to extinguish. The armored angel looks untouched.
Roos will run past Nari and Master Seaman and get up with the armored angel and take his first attack.
You forgot bork, bork, bork. Bork. You're not running, you're riding.
I'm riding, yes.
This giant penguin comes flapping across the battlefield. Bork, bork, bork. A battle penguin.
So the first one is an 18 to hit.
That will barely hit, yes.
Oh, nice. I forgot. I thought that was a miss on these guys. So let's see. 15 radiant damage and 12 precision. So 27 damage there.
Awesome. Big hit.
Then I will, you know what? I'm going to throw my offhand chakram at the other guy.
The fire angel.
That's going to miss. It's only a 17 to hit.
That will miss. All right.
And that will be Roos's turn and Mr. Feathers' turn. Although I think I just called her a girl named
Yes.
Mr. Feathers.
Hey, it's all good.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's all good. All right, Richter, it is your turn. You are on one side of this fiery angel that looks to be about ready to fall apart.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull out Koenig's stock and just go ahead and make some attacks. So the first attack will be a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
And the second attack will be 17 to hit. So that's pretty sweet.
That will also miss.
Totally. Of course. That's a feint. Like, I'm trying to distract him, so it's fine. I wanted to do that.
This is all part of the plan.
All right. It is now the armored angel's turn. The one that is attacking Pine, and Roos is now there as well and has just dealt a hefty blow. So he is going to choose each time he strikes. First strike will come at Roos. Roos, does he have a disadvantage?
He does, because I just had my turn.
Okay, that is going to miss with a 14. The second attack is coming at Roos. Again with disadvantage. This one is only a 15.
That will also miss.
Keep going after that guy.
The last one is coming at Pine, and that one is going to be 23.
You jerk. Yeah.
Which is going to deal 8 damage.
Okay. I can take 8. Do I have to make a save or be disarmed?
What was that? Oh, yes. No. Actually, no. Only that big hit. Only the big hit. He's got one attack that is extra powerful.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I rolled a 17, though.
Well, that's awesome. All right, Kobri, it's his turn. He is going to rear back and let fly with a firebolt at the armored angel with a 27 to hit, and that is going to be, oh my gosh, 3d10 plus 4. Holy cow, that's 24 damage with a firebolt. Taking this guy.
I really like this guy.
The armored angel is just like that now is on death's door as well. Back to the top, Pine, you are now surrounded by 2 angels, a fiery one and an armored one. They both look like they will, just breathe on them real hard and they'll die.
Well, I'll go against the fiery one first.
Okay.
So only a 12 to hit.
That will miss.
And then my second attack against the fiery one will be a dirty 20 to hit.
Perfect. That will hit.
It's 9 piercing, 6 cold, and 5 radiant.
And like flash paper, just flashes out and flares real quick and then disappears. All right. Fiery angels are all gone.
That's going to be my turn, yeah.
Okay. Very good. Nari, it's your turn. There is one armored angel left, and it is face to face with the Beekaboo.
All right, Nari will try to scooch her way around the Beekaboo if possible and get up to this angel to attack.
Perfect.
So let's see, that will be a 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Again, let's see. Okay, an 18 to hit.
That will barely hit, yes.
Okay, sick. That is 10 damage total. Heck.
10 damage. And as you swing, this armored angel disappears as a puff of like mist and smoke. A long sword clatters down to the ground, and we are going to cue victory music.
I'm suspicious. This was too easy.
Well, speak for yourself. Jeez. I'm going to go ahead and I think all the potions I have are just normal little guy potions. I'm just going to pump. Jeez. I need to pump some commander's morale into me, otherwise I'm going to fall pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roos is going to drink one of his greater healing potions as well.
You know, Pine, you can always put back on your adamantine breastplate. I think you still have that.
Yeah, it's in the haversack that I completely forgot we have. I think the math ends up working out that more AC is better in the long run for avoiding damage than immunity to critical hits. But that spike damage is brutal.
Nari, I'm going to have to thank your friend Ember for giving me this coat. It looks great on me, and it seems to be repelling attacks.
Yes, she has quite the eye for style. Absolutely. I hope she's faring as well as we are over here.
I'm sure she is.
Oh, undoubtedly. She's doing just fine.
I can't imagine what I would do without her.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh, man.
You guys are making this worse for yourselves, guys. I'm fine. All right.
Okay, I'm giving myself 40 commander's morale. I have 20 left, but that still doesn't bring me all the way back up. So
Roos drank a potion of greater healing and got 13 health back.
All right.
I have an extra potion too if anybody needs it. Like, I'm feeling totally fine.
I've got 2 more, and then Gigi's carrying a couple.
Master Saman walks up to you, Pine, and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Are you going to be okay to go on, or do you need to stay here?"
Go soak your head. Of course I'm okay to go on.
Okay. All right. As you guys look around, you can see that the only place to go is up the stairs. That's really the only place that's left.
Nari, do you want to lead the way?
Hell yeah, it's all uphill from here.
I will actually put out it's light down here, but I will put out my red candle just in case we get to someplace dark. Yeah, we don't get taken by surprise.
Okay, cool. A red candle. Yeah, this tower is not lit. The only light coming from this tower is Colbury has the light spell on himself. And then anything that like the angels were glowing as well. So you want the thing.
Colbury, you're positively glowing.
The listeners want the red candle. They demand the red candle.
Yes.
Fan favorite.
You are in this bottom chamber of the tower. You can see the staircase that wraps up and looks like it starts to spiral around the outside of the tower. This is a large tower, easily 200 feet across, round tower.
As we're going up, when I have a moment, can I do something?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to kind of get into a sword stance and then yell out, "Lord Astraman's flaming wrath, herald of blazing judgment." I'm going to summon the herald of Lord Astraman.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Because that lasts for an hour, so I figure we might as well get that going now.
Hey, we can hang out with him for a minute, too.
So many questions.
While you're doing that, Pine will notice that frigid retribution stance looks pretty cool. So he's going to also do a frigid retribution stance at level 2.
Very good. Let's see if Master Saman does anything. Let me look through his spells real quick. Master Saman, I think, is you notice that Master Saman actually is not wearing armor. Just looks like he's really, really speedy. Okay. You guys, I think that's all that's going to happen. You notice that Colbury has like this slight shimmer and glow around him. You assume he's got mage armor or something cast upon himself. All right. You guys have the staircase up, and that is it in this room.
What do we want to have this fire guy go first then maybe?
Yes, we could have him do that.
Lord Asterman's guy.
Yes, Herald of Lord Asterman. You lead the way.
You all start going up the stairs, winding around this tower. I think I said 200 feet wide. I think it's more like 100 feet diameter, and the tower is easily 200 feet tall. As you are winding around the tower, there are no windows. You're going through like this 10-foot tunnel that basically the stairs climb up around what you assume is the outside of the tower, and it's dark in here except for the glow coming off of the red candle as well as Colbury, as well as I'm assuming that this fiend of Lord Asterman, are they fiery? Because that may very well be giving off some sort of glow as well.
It doesn't really indicate that they emit any light or anything, so
okay,
maybe it's more magical in nature, and so it doesn't actually like radiate out and create light.
Not that we can see, but if we were a mantis shrimp, man.
Oh, dazzling.
We'd be tripping, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, straight hypnotic, just beautiful.
Because mantis shrimp can see all kinds of crazy wavelengths of light.
The more you know.
Well, you wind around this staircase around the outside of the tower, and then up above, as you guys get closer and closer, I want perception checks from everybody.
Pine's new cane gives him advantage on perception checks and initiative rolls. So with advantage, you got a 16.
Richter got a nat 1.
Roos got a 20 on perception.
Nari got a 24.
Nari, Roos, and Pine, as you are moving up the staircase, you start to hear a sound. It doesn't sound, well, actually, no, for all three of you, it sounds very familiar. You hear this crackle and snap and bzz of energy. And it reminds you of the sound when you went down into the facility in the Glass Mountains 5 years ago. There was that room that was full of lightning. You remember that room? And Roos had like the ring of evasion and everything like that. That's the sound.
The Roos and Gigi show.
Yes, exactly. The Roos and Gigi. Was it Joff and Gigi or was it Roos and Gigi? I can't remember.
It was Joff at the time.
Oh yeah, the Joff and Gigi show. Yeah.
Yeah, Joff and Gigi. As you are moving up the stairs, you start to hear that sound at the top of the staircase. You can see where the stairs actually end up. As you're looking ahead, you can see a large, vaulted ceiling, and you can hear that crackle of energy. And I would say with your 24 Nari, you can even feel kind of the hairs on your arm starting to stand up a little bit. Are you guys going to keep going, or I guess you guys are going to keep going?
Things are about to get electric.
Wiggy, 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 wig.
It's electric.
As you come out of the staircase and into this chamber atop the tower, you can see that the ceiling rises easily 30 or 40 feet up into the air. You can see that surrounding this room, it's very, very large, very wide across, probably 120 feet or 100 feet across. It's the whole length of the tower, the whole diameter of the tower. You can see there are a few statues, one kind of in each of the cardinal directions. You see that there are these 4 massive pillars set equally around the room. And in between those 4 pillars, you see lightning arcing back and forth between these 4 pillars, making the center of the room incredibly bright, as well as very, very dangerous looking.
It's a good thing I had this red candle.
Just hold on to that red candle. As you look more about the room, you can see that this lightning is arcing over this sort of raised dais, but it's a large dais. It's probably 30 feet across in all directions. And in the center of the dais, it looks like the ground falls away, almost like there's a depression or maybe even a pit. Standing on the edge of the dais, right outside of the lightning, you see a familiar...
On the dais?
I was just trying to say, oh my, a dais!
You guys see a familiar, stooped, elderly figure turn to look at you, a threadbare robe, the hood pulled back. You see very few hairs on his head. He looks to have aged 10 years since the last time you saw him, which was literally 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, not very long. His connection to Iramiel has aged him somehow. And you recognize Mordechai, the prophet, who points at you as you come up the stairs and calls out, "Turn back! Come no further! The angel demands it!"
Morty guy, you're looking rough, dude.
Yeah, we probably don't even have to fight him. If we just wait like a couple minutes, he might just die of old age.
You should see his skincare routine, Roos. It might be better than what you're using now.
We don't listen to the angel. We're here to stop this. We're here to stop you.
He says, he bids I speak with you. His designs and his work are too far along for him to be pulled away for trivial matters such as yourselves. So you must do your dealings with me. This is your last opportunity to turn back from your attempt to thwart the angel's divine mission. Continue, and celestial powers beyond your perception will tear you limb from limb.
That sounds sucky.
It's not too late, but only just.
And if we stand to the side, what then of the people of Pavantis?
The end. What must be.
Then I'm sorry, but that is not acceptable.
Stand aside. We got a date with a dump truck.
I know that Richter will have drawn his Kenigzestock and will have muttered the phrase, "Field Marshal, sir, lend me your blade," and let it alight with fire in preparation for what's about to happen.
The last thing that Mordechai, the prophet of Iramiel, says, "I have seen. The angel has opened my eyes, and I have seen what will be, must be, the alternative too dire to behold." And then he points at you, and he says, "Iramiel, give me strength." Suddenly, Mordecai doesn't really change, but he stands up straight.
I feel like we just totally passed up an opportunity to be like, what is the alternative? Are we stopping the rapture?
So you see Mordecai stand up tall, not stooped with age anymore. You see, not physically, but you see the spectral image of muscle and power around him. And suddenly he fills out, he bulks up, his hair on his head all falls out. His beard falls away. His skin gets more sallow and more lined and more depressed, and just looks like he ages overnight. Like his body, there is no way that the looks of his body and his skin, that he should still be alive. He looks like a corpse now as he stands there, and yet he is infused with this power as he stands up to his full height of, 5'8". And you see suddenly in his hand a spectral, spiritual sword. And you see this image of armor kind of illuminate around him. And suddenly underneath him, you see this massive lion, golden and green and armored with these kind of angelic horns coming off of its head, as Mordecai, the prophet of Iramiel, sits astride his mount and attacks you. We are going to roll initiative.
Damn, that thing is kind of hella cool. I want one.
Oh no, he's got battle cash.
Yeah, he's pretty cool looking.
I used to have one of those. By the power of Grayskull.
If we take the helmet off, he'll be a scared little pussycat.
All right, Nari got a 13.
Roos got a 9.
Richter got a 20 for initiative.
Pine got another 23 on initiative with advantage.
I'm not sure I'm sold on his skincare routine.
It looks like it's kept him alive for a long time, so
He was at least 10 years younger moments ago. His skincare routine is aging him.
Oh, we'll see how this goes. Oh my goodness.
Does your Herald of Lord Asterman go after your turn, Richter?
It says it shares my initiative count. Yeah,
Awesome.
It goes right after me.
All right. that is going to bring us to Mr. Pine. At the top of the round, we have you. You are back on the staircase, kind of back behind Asterman's herald. You can see this elderly man bathed in radiant armor, bearing a radiant weapon astride this angelic lion. What are you going to do, Pine? Oh, and also the lightning is crackling around this pit in the middle of the room, and it doesn't seem to affect the lion or Mordechai.
Can I get close enough without getting zapped to like actually attack this guy?
You can get close enough without getting into the lightning that you can currently see. On the map right now, the lightning you can see.
I can currently see. Okay.
Well, I'm saying the lightning you can see is covering the spaces that it is covering. You get the feeling, if it's anything like the lightning that you've dealt with before, the closer you get, you will feel it, the buzz, but you will actually have to enter its space in order to get zapped.
Okay. All right. Well, Pine is going to move around Lord Asterman's herald up to get right up next to Mordechai on this lion.
Okay.
And I mean, as I'm coming up, I will yell out to him and I'll say, "The inevitable is not truly inevitable. He's using you." And I'm going to come up and I'm take some strikes against the lion mount.
Okay.
I thought you were going to come up and say, "You ain't lying, bud."
Boo.
The inevitable sucks and I ain't lying.
You guys.
Technically, I'm a Leonin. That's a 20 to hit. A dirty 20.
20 will hit, yes.
Okay, so that's 10 piercing, 2 cold, 1 radiant. Unleash with precision. Swordmaster's Fury at level 1. That's an additional 16. I rolled 2 8s on the damage.
Wow, 1 hit. That's 29 damage if my math is correct.
Awesome. And then I'm going to take my second attack. That's only a 10. Man, my rolls are... Yeah.
Your damage was good. That you rolled 2 8s on your 2d8. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, perfect. That's your turn. Richter, initiative 20.
Yeah. So Richter will rush up and be right next to Pine, and he will, as he gets close, he'll yell out, "Your sins are exposed under the light of the sun, mark of the dawn." And he's going to mark the Prophet for judgment.
Okay.
And we are going to make some attacks with this flaming S-stock. So first attack is a 14 to hit. Gosh.
That will definitely miss.
Next attack is a 23 to hit. There we go.
That will hit.
So this will do 11 slashing, 11 fire, plus 4 for the Hexblade Curse, and 5 for Life Drinker. So 31 damage.
Okay.
Holy crap.
And we're going to yell out, "You have been judged and found guilty. Swordmaster's justice." And I'm going to smite him for, I think it's 68, I think, is what I need.
Whew.
For another 30 damage.
Another 30 damage? Holy cow. My goodness. I forgot. This is not the JV team we're dealing with. Okay. Is that your turn, Richter?
That is, and then the Herald of Lord Asterman is going to fly up here behind us and then make 3 attacks against Mordechai.
Okay.
And the attack to hit is, let me just check this. With this guy, I use my spell attack, it says. So I'm going to do this. There are 3 attacks, and they're fireball attacks. So first is a 17.
And who are you attacking again? Mordechai?
Yeah, Mordechai.
Okay. 17 will miss.
Okay. Next one is an 11.
That will miss.
And the last is a 23.
That will hit.
And that will do... Add 6 to this.
15.
So yeah, 15 damage.
Oh, wow. Is this the first time this Herald has done damage before you lost concentration on him?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, is your turn over then, Richter and Asterman's Herald? Yes?
Yep, that is it.
Perfect. And then legendary action as Mordechai smites you, Richter, with a natural 2.
Yay!
That will miss. And then the mount is going to also take a legendary action and make a bite attack against you, Richter. And that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah, that would do it.
All right, that is going to be...
Oh, go ahead.
Was there something you were going to do?
It takes 25 damage from my frigid retribution stance.
Yes.
That's right. So that is 9 damage to you. I need you to make a strength difficulty 15 save.
Okay. What's my plus, Pine, for being near Pine?
You get to add +5.
Okay. So I got a 15 even with the plus.
Barely enough to not be knocked prone.
Oh, hallelujah.
All right. Okay. That is now going to bring us to the layer action. As the lightning...
Hey, and Richter, you still have some temporary hit points. So if you get hit again, you deal that 25 right back.
Yep. Yeah, I still have temp HP, so we're still okay.
Well, we'll see if you still have any after this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of you. I'm going to roll a d8 and see where this lightning arcs out towards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Master Saman. He has to make a dexterity saving throw. With a natural 17, he makes it. He's going to take half damage on this. He is going to take 28 halved to 14 damage. Layer action is over, and now it is Master Saman's turn as he rushes forward to join the fight against Mordechai and this lion. He is going to go after Mordechai. Why not? 3 attacks with the saber.
I love that it's like, hey, it's not too late to turn back, and then everybody starts trying to kill him.
So he got 1 hit and then 1 critical hit. Yikes. So it is going to be... we're going to do 2d8 plus 3. That's 11 slashing plus 29. So that's 40 damage right there when 1 hit, or because of the crit. That is going to take him to that many hit points. And now the other hit that did just a normal attack is going to do 4 plus 9. So 13 more damage. Yikes.
Maybe we should have sent this guy with the JV squad.
Why would you say that? I'm sure that they're fine. Yeah. All right, that is Master Saman's turn. Nari, it is your turn.
All right, Nari is going to run up alongside her comrades and again try to strike also at Mordechai.
Okay.
And that is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
For 16 damage.
Okay.
And then a 14 to hit, which I'm assuming does not.
That will not hit.
A 20 to hit?
That will hit.
Okay, cool. And that is going to be 15 damage.
Roos, did you want to play as well?
I'm good.
Nari, why don't you tell me what happens as you strike out with this great axe at the Prophet Mordechai?
Yes.
So Nari, even with how tall she is barely able to quite reach this guy with her axe. So she's not able to do a nice clean decapitation, but she's able to catch him right in the chest and swing him off his lion. And say, You ain't lying, man. The game's over.
And then he falls on the ground and you're like, why are you just lying on the ground?
What are you doing just lying there?
Oh my gosh, you guys are terrible. You see your axe as it swings out and strikes Mordechai. You see this flash of energy as the armor, this ethereal spectral armor, attempts to save his life, and your axe bites right through it. The force of your swing is so powerful that it knocks him clean off of this armored lion. As he falls to the ground, you see the energy that was supporting him and strengthening him disperse, and you see his body now broken and bloodied and old. You see it kind of one last and now the body that looked like a corpse now truly is a corpse as the prophet lies dead at your feet, Nari. There is still a rampaging lion. Do you have any more attacks, or was that it?
That was it. But does the lion still appear to be rampaging? He doesn't seem to be calmed down at all.
No, the lion's actually going to take a legendary action and swipe out at you with a bite attack.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we just killed his best friend.
Well, I didn't know maybe if he was like under some kind of mind control, because the lion seems pretty cool to me. I don't know.
This angelic celestial lion here is
wants to be Nari's best friend. Wants Nari to ride on its back.
He might. You don't know.
Well, very very likely. He did swat out at you and missed you with a natural 2. So maybe he's just making it look like he's putting up a fight.
We're just playing. We're just messing with each other.
Nari, your turn is over. Colbury is going to take a shot with a firebolt and hit it with a 24. And that's going to be wow, 24 damage against the lion.
Jeez.
Holy cow!
Remember when Pine was the one who hit a lot?
But that's one and done. His turn is over. That brings us to Mordechai, the prophet's turn. As you watch, you see the body decay and kind of. I'm going to be kind of morbid here. It kind of starts to collapse in the chest. Kind of sucks in more as the skin and muscle kind of shrivel up around the arms and the skull of the face. And it is now Roos's turn.
Not gonna lie, there's some gurgles in that body.
Roos will run up and stand next to Master Saman and attack out at the Celestial Lion and a 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
And I'll come with my offhand Chakram for a 27 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
So that will be 6 Psychic and 18 Precision for 24 damage.
Wow, okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, last legendary action for this line is going to come right back at you, Roos. And that is
with
going to
disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. One of the disadvantage roll was a natural 20, but he's got to take the natural 9, which puts it at a 16. Does that hit you?
That does not hit me.
Okay.
Man, Nari, this cloak is so flashy.
I'm telling you, Ember has the best style. You've got to chat with her more when you get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just the best. She's just remember that
We'll
time
have to do drinks all together.
Remember when we were pretending to date that one time?
Shiny leather armor.
Red hair.
Good times.
Way back like in episode 1. Yeah.
That was really funny, wasn't it?
Actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do... we have got an attack coming at Pine. We've got an attack coming at Master Saman. And we've got an attack coming at Richter. So we'll start with Mr. Pine. Mr. Pine, a bite is coming your direction with an 11. That will, I'm sure, miss.
I block it with my cane.
There you go. Way to remember that you use your cane for a shield. Start describing that in episode 113. Yes.
And I have a cigar.
All right. Richter, here comes an attack of claws at you. That's going to be an 18. Does that hit you?
That does not.
Okay, Roos, with disadvantage. Another natural 20, but just an 18. Does that hit you?
An 18 hits me, yes.
Okay, we have got some damage coming your way finally.
You hit me in the other fight 2 times.
Oh my gosh. 2d6 plus 4, I rolled a 1 and a 2, so 7 slashing damage to you.
Squire's going to half that damage.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. Oh my gosh. All right, well, does Feathers want to take this guy out? All right.
Let's see. Feathers attacks with a 2 to hit.
That was definitely going to miss. All right, back up to the top of the round. Initiative 23, Pine, it is your turn.
All right, I'll take a couple of strikes. 24 my first attack.
That will hit.
For 14 piercing, 2 cold, 4 radiant. So that makes it 20 damage.
20 damage. Mr. Pine, what happens as you strike this lion?
I kill it. I know.
You don't like describing the death of animals. You're fine describing the death of people, but animals, it's a little too far.
No, so I mean, we're all surrounding this lion. I imagine it's kind of like a cornered lion, right? It's like looking all around, swiping out at everything, raising up, trying to scare us off, like with its size and aggressiveness. But I think I just take an opportunity when it goes toward Roos, who's kind of far away from me, to just come in at the side and just right up through the ribs with my sword.
Okay. This lion falls next to the decaying body of Mordechai, and we are going to cue victory music. Woo! Kind of.
Oh, what?
As you stand in this room, this electricity is still arcing back and forth. I'm going to tell you this. Every time, I will give each of you a chance to do something in this room before we have to do the layer action again. The layer action continues because it's not actually due to Mordechai or the lion.
Well, so looking around the room, there's lightning arcing from everywhere. Can we tell where the lightning is being generated from?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation?
I can help.
And I'd love to kind of search through Mordecai's ashes and see if he's got anything good on him, any good info.
Okay. So Pine and Roos, this first round, are investigating the lightning. I said Pine and Richter, yes. So go ahead and roll that with advantage.
Why don't you roll Richter? I rolled once, I got a 5.
So okay, roll your investigation.
I'll roll. I got a 23.
Okay, that's much better.
All right, cool. And then Nari, with your turn, you're going through Mordecai's belongings.
Yeah, just kind of seeing if he's got any info on him.
Okay. You see the clothing is old and worn out, and it smells bad. Not like decay or death, even though his body is literally decaying in front of you. Just old and kind of used, not washed very often. You see that at his waist there is a small little, like a pendant. But you, instead of putting it around your neck, you might like loop it around your belt. He's got a little pendant that has the symbol of Iramiel on it. It's probably made of silver, and it might fetch you, 3 gold. Other than that, I mean, he's got like a walking stick to support himself as he moved, and that is all he bears.
Roos is going to investigate the statues. It looks like there's 4 in the room, and he'll go to the one closest to him on the west.
Perfect. And Master Saman will give you advantage as he comes over with you. So go ahead and make your investigation check.
That's a 25 investigation.
With all of these checks, Pine and Richter, as you are examining where is this lightning coming from, it seems that it's coming from these pillars that are holding up the roof. There are 4 of them, spaced kind of equidistant around this pit. And as you get closer and you kind of look over the lightning, you can see that it is literally a pit, and you cannot see how far down it goes. It looks like it's right in the center of this tower. And this lightning arcs around it, and to go anywhere near the pit, you would have to move through the lightning. It seems that the lightning is coming from these pillars, but there's no specific apparatus. There's no crystal tech or anything like that. And I think that Pine, just kind of with I'm not going to make you do like a divine sense or kind of scope out the enemy, whatever it is you call it.
You know what? I have plenty of those. I mean, I can do 6 times per long rest. So yeah, we'll use one.
Okay. This is you sense not celestial, but you sense the presence of celestial power. This is a magical effect that is these pillars themselves are coursing with this celestial power that arcs out to protect this pit. This lightning is protecting the pit.
Okay.
Roos and Saman, as you investigate these statues, you see that they are old, but they're not like beaten down with weather or anything. They're just kind of the decay of time in sort of stasis. They are they're kind of dusty a little bit, but you see that they depict what must be Iramiel. They look quite accurate to the memory that you, Roos, have of seeing Iramiel, except he has both arms, right? There's no big slash across his face where half the skin is peeled away. He is complete. He is whole. He is smiling in this statue with your 25 investigation. You actually can see that he is his hands are both held out, and you can see that it looks like the right arm is not quite attached the same way that the left arm is, even though the statue itself looks relatively symmetrical. But you see just the slightest seam. I'm doing seams again. The slightest seam at the shoulder on the right arm of this statue. And as you're investigating and you push a little bit, you think that if you were to push down on the hand, that arm might move.
All right. I'll give Iramiel a handshake and push down on the hand.
Before you do, we are going to roll another die to see who gets zapped by lightning.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to kind of go across the way. I'm going to roll a... Was it a D8? Yeah, I'm going to roll 8-sided die. And we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Master Saman again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
He's got to make a dex save. He makes it, but he is going to take 6d8 damage.
8d6.
Or 8d6. That's 8d6. Oh, why did I do it that way? Okay, we've got 9, 9, and 7, 18. That's 25 halved to 12. Master Saman is... he lets out a yelp. You see him actually drop his sword for a second. He reaches down and grabs it back up. Oh, one thing I totally spaced, you guys. I'm so sorry. This whole time, Master Saman is a little bit encumbered because strapped to his back is this chest. This long and thin chest. The chest looks, like it can hold quite a bit, but it is... it's got to be 3.5 feet in length, and it is strapped to his back, and he wears it like a backpack. And that's something I forgot to tell you guys. So Master Saman has a chest on his back. Take with that what you will.
It's a pretty sweet backpack you got there, Master Saman. When I was in high school, I had a Jansport. It was four screen.
I used a trapper keeper.
When I was in high school, I also had a chest on my back.
Oh, okay. So I don't know where to go with that. Okay, new round. Each of you can do something.
Roos wants to shake hands with this statue and see if he can't lock it into place somehow.
Pine wants to give Saman a potion.
Okay.
Just a normal healing potion.
Roll the healing for Master Saman. Roos, as you push down on the hand, it clicks down in place, and you see it seems like the lightning that's arcing across this pit dims just a little bit.
Guys, we all have to go shake hands with Iramiel.
All right.
Okay, all right. Master Saman here. And I give Master Saman a potion that heals him for 6 hit points. Not much, but it's just a basic one.
Perfect. All right, let's see here. Let me give him 6 hit points back.
Was the thing an item interaction?
That was an item interaction, yes. So what is Richter and Nari going to do? And then Roos, what's he going to do with the rest of your turn?
Richter is heading up towards the northern side where it looks like another statue.
Okay.
Yeah, Nari will as well go to the other statue and get prepared to shake its hand.
Colbury moves to the southern statue to do the same.
Roos is gonna throw his dagger or his chakram and swap places with Squire, but I don't think I can make it quite far enough because it looks like it's just beyond what I threw. So
okay,
I will end my space in the lightning. It looks like
you have movement though still too, right?
Well, I couldn't get far enough. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I would end in the lightning because I only rolled a 3 on my D8, so I would end here basically.
So you are in the lightning.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw.
18 dex save.
That will save, which means that you don't take any damage, correct?
Yep, I don't take any.
Oh,
You don't take
jeez.
any of the 32 damage that was coming your way.
Cool.
Okay, so we have Colbury at the southern statue, Saman and Pine and the Herald of Radriel of Asterman are on the west statue. Richter is at the north statue, and Nari and Roos are both running around to the east statue. New round, the damage from this lightning bolt is going to be lessened. Instead of 8d6, it's going to be 66. After the lightning bolt zaps out and hits somebody, you hear that hand click back up, and the power of the lightning gets stronger again. So first off, who's it going to hit? We're going to roll a d8. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nari, here it comes at you. That is going to be 66. You can make a dexterity save. Difficulty 16, I think, is what it was. Yes, 16.
Okay, so that was a 2.
Oh, jeez.
22 lightning damage at you, Nari.
Okay, I am going to use my second wind to regain some of that.
Okay.
So let's see, that is a d12. So 7. Okay, I can deal with that.
Okay, perfect. All right, new round.
Shake the statue's hands, damn it.
Colbury gets down at the bottom statue and he says, I think we all have to pull the hands at the same time. So Colbury is waiting to pull. Actually, Colbury pulls the hand. Saman pulls the hand where he is at. Richter, you are at the north statue. What are you going to do?
I will go ahead and pull a hand.
Okay, you find that, again, that right hand will move. And then Nari and Roos are both running towards the statue. Roos, you make it to the statue with your movement. What are you going to do?
Roos will pull the hand as well.
And Pine will say, pull my finger.
And the Herald of Lord Asterman pulls his finger.
Hey, careful! That's fire near. That's a fart near an open flame. Oh, that could be really bad.
There's a small soft poop.
As you all depress the hands of these smiling statues of Iramiel, the angel of inevitability, the lightning suddenly clicks off. As you are standing there, you can all sense the click, click, click as the hands start to, some mechanism starts to take over, and the hands, you can tell, will spring back up into place in 6 seconds. Currently, there is this dais in the middle of the room surrounded by pillars, no lightning arcing back and forth, and you guys have your turn. What are you going to do?
Pine will run up and take a peek down into the pit.
Black. You have dark vision. You look down in. The pit is deeper than your vision can see.
Okay, then I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to go ahead and use the red candle, fan favorite. Hey, everybody, I'm going to cast daylight 60 feet down into the pit.
As you look down in there, and it lightens up this pit, you can see that the walls are lined with brick. The brick looks old, but it has designs and things on it. It looks like it might be letters in a language that you don't understand, coursing around the outside of this pit, all the way down as far as your eyes can see with this daylight. You cannot see the bottom, but I would say with a little remnant of your divine sense, your whatever, you're scoping out the enemy.
My Menarese officer's training that taught me to fight angels.
Yes.
And zombies.
You sense that this pit itself is coursing with celestial energy.
Well, everybody, it's a heaven pit.
It's not a mundane pit. Does that make sense? It is a heavenly shaft.
I've heard that before.
Okay, so Pine, you have used your movement. You have used an action, I think.
Yep, I'm good.
You're gonna stay right there.
Yeah, that was my action. And I'll also say, shake those hands again. I don't want to die.
Okay, so Colbury then will depress his hand again for his turn. Seaman will depress the hand for his turn. Roos and Richter.
Roos will do the Dutch rudder again.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds exotic, and I would do it as well.
Richter, what are you going to do?
Oh, I too would like to order the Dutch rudder.
So, anybody
order the Dutch?
Okay, so what's going to happen is Colbury pushed on the button and he's going to come up and examine the pit, knowing that he is 30 feet away from the statue. He can look in real quick and then get back to the statue in time. If anybody else wants to do that as well, Colbury's going to take a peek in and make a check.
I think Nari would as well, and she would also drop a coin down there just to see how long it took.
How far down was it, or were we able to tell?
You have not seen the bottom.
Cool.
You can see that it goes at least 120 feet down.
I'm not attuned to my slippers right now, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
But yeah, no, Nari would get up to like the very edge and she would toss a little coin down just to kind of see how far it goes.
Okay. Make a perception check. Actually, you don't need to make a perception check with the daylight spell and everything. As you toss the coin down to see how far it goes, you see that as it kind of moves past the lip of this pit, you see the coin fall. And it's spinning as it normally would if you flicked a coin. As you see, it looks like it has slowed somewhat. Not completely, not like floating in the air, but definitely slower than you would expect this coin to fall. And anyone who wants to make an Arcana check can make that Arcana check. I would say with the 17 that Colbury already rolled, watching that coin fall, you hear him mumble, "Featherfall."
well, Pine rolled a 3 on Arcana, and so he's going to say, "Hey, Nari, I think that wasn't a authentic coin. It's made out of like paper or something. I think you got cheated."
Nari rolled a nat 1 on her Arcana for a 0, so she's just going to kind of back up from the glorious shaft and just be like, they look suspect to me.
Yeah, that shaft is too heavenly.
I think that Nari with her natural 1 is like, crap, I just threw away with a magic coin. I didn't even know I had it. New round. Colbury is going to move back down to the statue and depress the handle.
Are we jumping down, everybody?
Seaman depresses the handle.
Hell yeah. Nari will also give a handshake.
I can go first if I'm not moving slow. Try and catch my chakram, and Roos will pull the handle and jump in.
Okay.
Off we go once more into the abyss.
My plan is, if I'm not falling slow, I want to throw my chakram to hopefully have Mr. Pine catch it and then trade places.
With Mr. Pine?
No. With the chakram, so that he's holding me.
Okay. Roos, as you toss the chakram, as you fall in, you get ready to toss the chakram, and you don't even. You feel that initial free fall. You feel your gut wrenching, as gravity takes you, and then just you start to fall slowly. Now, you fall quickly enough that within just a few seconds, you are approaching the edge of the light, but you are not falling at breakneck speeds like you would assume. Everyone else sees this.
Don't let me go by myself.
Oh, I guess there's nothing left to do. Cannonball!
Oh God. Nari will jump on in.
All right. Colbury rushes up, jumps in. Master Seaman depresses his handle one more time and jumps in. Nari's in. Richter has jumped in. Pine has jumped in with a cannonball. Roos has jumped in. I'm guessing that the Herald of Radriel or of Asterman will jump in as well. Feathers.
I'll be back, Feathers.
Goes back down the stairs because she doesn't want to get zapped by lightning. As you are falling, very quickly, you leave the edge of the daylight. Mr. Pine, you can turn your red candle on for the normal light spell. Colbury is also shining light. This shaft, this pit, is about 20 feet in diameter. as you are falling. You can see scrawled around the edges, along the walls of this pit, this shaft, are writings and words and symbols that you don't understand. And every once in a while, as you're falling, you see some repeated patterns and some repeated symbols. As you fall, time passes, but it passes. I mean, a lot of time passes. Minutes stretch.
When you fall into a bottomless pit, you die of thirst.
She led a full life. She led a full stomach.
A single free toe.
As you are falling down this pit of Featherfall, minutes pass and become an hour. And you are falling far, far beneath the surface of Pavantis into what you do not know. But you are fairly certain that here at the bottom of this pit, you will find the angel Iramiel and potentially some of the answers that you seek. Real quick, before we stop for tonight, because this fall is so long, you can each take a short rest as you fall
Thank you.
towards the inevitable.
Which sucks though, because my second level spell doesn't come back with my.
Bye, Lord Asterman's Herald. Isn't he only an hour?
Yeah, it's only an hour. Yeah,
But you get your spell slots back though.
I
That's
get all
true.
my spell slots back.
Oh,
so.
except for you don't get the Arcanum that casts that guy though. Huh?
Yeah, not that one, but that's
But
okay.
he did some damage.
He did actual damage this time, guys. This is a win for me.
As you guys are falling, we'll stop there for tonight. But I just want to say, guys, thank you for playing. Thank you for constantly bringing up Ember's death. And this was fun. I am really looking forward to seeing what will happen next. Matt, you said something early on in the episode, actually about midway through the episode, that I was sitting there thinking, yep, that's exactly right. If you can figure out what that is, let me know on Discord. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon. We have a shop. We have a website. Also, I've been streaming almost every Monday, and I am starting now to put those streams onto YouTube. So if you can't make the stream and you want to see kind of how I build worlds and some map making, just hang out with us for a bit, even if it's not, real time. You can go check out our YouTube channel. Just look up 12-Sided Guys on YouTube and you'll find us. And until we get together next time, I hope you have a great time.